I took it. I'm not in government, so if I'm in Pretoria, I pay my money. There is a hotel that I spend. I found Khumalo being a target.
You think Riepega was thrown under the bus by these same politicians who entangled themselves in the operations, the Marikana SAPS operations?
About the operation or about the whole appointment?
No, the operations during the whole
He thrown
Marikana
himself under
thing.
the bus.
She threw herself?
Yes.
She wasn't thrown
She
also.
threw herself under the bus. I'm saying
Okay.
she had a good night before when the operatives, the generals, they went to brief her how to handle the situation. And in the morning, there was an announcement to say today is a D-Day, opposing all the briefings that had happened the previous night. So she was given the way out, and she opted to not to ride the bus, but to go under it.
So do you think she...
Did it not raise some discomfort and some concerns that you are really offered this hospitality by a stranger?
No, I took it. I took it. I'm not in government, so if I'm in Pretoria, I pay my money. There is a hotel that I spend. Yes, I'm in Pretoria and I'm not paying, and I took it. And if I were in government, I would have gone and declared, but I declare to nobody now.
Anything to do with that false affidavit of Mr. Matlala, where Rule 9, in terms of the disciplinary hearing rules, speaks to how Khumalo can be charged? Would you draw any relationship parallels between these?
Well, for me, I don't know why. Maybe somebody will explain. I found Khumalo being a target. It might be him and other people, but he's always on the center of being a target. And I find Sbia always a person that is ready to shoot at Khumalo.
So you came back in 2018 at the tail end of the 5th administration. You ran through the 6th administration. In 2018, there were a number of reforms that government, led by the president and yourself, committed to, especially around strengthening the criminal justice system, strengthening SAPS. Do you think that those reforms are bearing fruit at all, General? If not, what do you need to do? If so, how are they bearing fruit?
Honorable members, one thing that police and the justice system as a whole, they need is money. It's money. They need money to be able to do their work.
My last question then, there was an allegation that had been made against you by General Mkombozi, which he subsequently withdrew. General, what did you think or feel when that allegation was made, and do you accept General Mkombozi's apology?
Your person, I was told yesterday evening that everybody wants to pay Khumalo because they say former Minister Cele, he loves Khumalo and defends him. Honorable member, one police officer I like is Mkombozi. Not because it's Mkombozi, not because it's beautiful or what, no. Because he knows his work. But Mkombozi is a human being like me and you. He's got his faults. I think one problem that has happened about Mkombozi is the South African society that have sang him hallelujah. And as a human being, you would love to float in the clouds of popularity. And out of that, you begin to make mistakes. I've said to you, some of the things, Mkhwanazi is a tough nut as a human being because that's how we train. I've sat down with him. Mkhwanazi had said to me, I'm sorry, Minister. I don't think that many people can find that from Mkhwanazi. But that does not make him a holy person. And I believe that the mistakes he made are genuine mistakes. What do you want me to say about him, to do to him, I would not. I believe. I have not seen him. I am planning to see him. But as I'm sitting here, I believe that he made a genuine mistake. And then if you make a mistake, and I believe it's a mistake, yes, you need to be pardoned. But I have not arrived there. But I have arrived in the understanding that he made a genuine mistake.
Afternoon. Good afternoon, Jim.
Afternoon, and I remember.
So, Mr. Cele, you're very good at this. I mean, this isn't the first time I've seen you in action, and you're very good at this. You sit there with a lot of confidence. You speak your mind, which is not a bad quality, and you're knowledgeable. So you do very well at this kind of thing. But this morning you were quick to retract the fact that you'd said that you knew Matlala very well. You were quick to say, perhaps not very well. So I'd like to explore with you why you initially said very well, because you're a seasoned campaigner, you're no child, you've been around the block, and you're an experienced human being as well as an experienced in the security cluster. So why would you have said I know him very well when now you say you don't know him so very well?
Well, in reflection, Honorable Member, is that it could not be that a person that you know 3-4 months, you'd know that person very well. There are quite few things that can make you know you very well. Firstly, is time. That makes you very well. Secondly, is my extra association with you. For instance, knowing your family, knowing where you live, knowing how you live, taking drinks together and all that, how if you have taken the drink, you behave and all that kind of thing. If it's only I've met you in a form of a semi-work, maybe meeting, maybe in a hotel, maybe in the particular room, then it cannot be very well. So it's on reflection and on, again, tapping on the understanding that human beings do make mistakes. But the real matter is that when you realize that that has happened, is to say, yes, I made a mistake, very well is a mistake.
Fair enough. Human beings do make mistakes. But I find it a little hard to believe that when you met him, as you say, for the first time in December, that prior to that you didn't know about him. Did you know about him without having met him?
I did explain that it would take about 2 weeks that I've known when I read the story about Tembisa and him getting the contract of the police. Before that, I didn't know him.
Nothing at all?
Not zero.
You never heard of him?
Zero.
Okay. So would it surprise you to know that he has quite a record, a criminal record? Well, not necessarily a criminal record, but a history of brushing with the police, and not in the positive sense.
With all the evidence I have read, it's about a number 18 with withdrawals, with acquittals and all that. I've seen, and that's why at one statement that I've made that I wonder how he flew below the radar for me when it comes to that situation.
Yes, well, I'm wondering the same thing. Do you have an explanation?
The crux of the matter that I didn't know about him. But honorable member, maybe again, without being arrogant, we'll know about many things, but there are many things that we wouldn't know about it. One person that I didn't know about it, but seems to be big in the crime world is Mlife himself. He looks big when you hear who he is. He has been in London with a fraudulent documents, arrested in London. You must be big to be arrested in London for South Africa. But I didn't know anything about him too.
Okay. And having read about Matlala's involvement at the Tembisa Hospital tender and knowing what we know about the facts surrounding Tembisa Hospital, and you still felt comfortable staying in his flat?
You mean then or after I've had that information?
After you read it?
No, definitely. The ideas and behavior that I had then is different. Is definitely different from my attitude and my behavior towards him now.
Okay, so would you go and stay in one of his properties now?
No.
No. Okay. So he's not your friend, Finish and Klaar?
He has never been a friend.
Okay. Do you think that it's a mere coincidence that more than 12, probably around 18 cases have been withdrawn against Mr. Matlala over the years?
Knowing him now, absolutely, I don't believe that is coincidence.
So there's something rotten with the system.
Now, knowing who Matlala himself is and the power of money that he commands.
Well, the power of money that he commands impressed you because you went to stay in his fancy flat for free.
No, I was impressed by the accommodation. I didn't know at the time that he has so much money.
Well, that kind of accommodation, you and I both know, doesn't come cheap.
Okay. I agree.
Do you regret having this relationship with Mr. Matlala, or this acquaintanceship, or whatever you want to call it?
I think somebody heard me yesterday, though I said that, why did I meet him? I'm sure life would have been much easier if I did not meet him. So you sit here, you reflect, and you say it could have been better having not met him.
Han was the acting National Commissioner before.
Yes.
And then he didn't get the job, but went to Bheki.
Is
that correct?
He didn't.
Yeah. I'm sure that he would like that job now.
Well, human beings are human beings, but not from him. He has time and again said that finishing here, he wants to go home, finishing where he is now. But there is nothing that has validated that statement, but there is no different statement that has come from him when it comes to that. But he has said time and again that he would love to go home, finishing where he is now.
I think we'd all love to go home. Do you know the head of the South African Police Legal Services, Simo Shamani?
Very well.
Very well.
That one is very well.
That one's very well. You sure? Sure.
Double sure.
Very well. Okay. Was this a regular appointment or was it a job for a pal?
Maybe let's start. Who appointed him?
I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe I'll repeat, and I'll expect that by now, most of us will know that National Commissioner appoints.
Okay. So do you think the appointment was a regular appointment or was it a job for a pal? Simo Shamani was certainly not the most experienced person in the group that was available for that job.
I think he's an advocate. Yes, he is an advocate.
There are many people here who are advocates too, and they've never practiced law, so it doesn't mean a thing.
No, he did practice. He did practice. Before he joined the government, he had a practice as an advocate. So I think in terms of skills, he would qualify, and the education and all that. So what I could question and I do not know will be a process, him going there. But that is underqualified, I would not agree with it.
Okay. It is said, and that's the best I can do, it is said that Shamani is your bag man. Do you have any comment about that?
Bank,
Bag man.
what is a bagman?
A bag man is a person.
What they
A
call,
bagman is a person who collects or delivers illicit payments, often for organized crime, corrupt officials, or political campaigns.
that is going too far, whoever gave you that statement.
But you
That's-
can deny it.
But I'm prefacing it to say whoever said so is very malicious,
Okay.
and that doesn't come close to whatever that that person is saying.
Okay, that's fine. You can just deny it. I'm happy with it.
It's absolutely not there.
Thank you.